All right, boom. Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Z-Gok. He's back at it. And right now we're gonna check out our latest acquisitions. So we just closed on this property last week. We bought this property with hard money. So we're gonna rehab it, refinance, and then we're gonna sell this bad boy on a wrap. What is a wrap, you ask? Well, I'll tell you here in a second. Let's go check out the house. So right now we're in the middle of the demo. Actually, we just completed the demo. We just finished up paint. So tomorrow we're going to start on flooring, and we're gonna have the granite guys come in, put in some new granite on Wednesday, and we're gonna finish up our paint, and then we would pretty much be done. But yeah, let's take a little tour. One thing y'all gotta really pay attention to when y'all are doing walkthroughs, when you're buying a house either wholesale or for a flip yourselves. Man, I seen some really crazy placement of water heaters. As you can see, you would think this is a pantry, right? For your food. Oh yeah, you know, put my food, my pantry items in here, and guess what? You got a water heater right in the middle of it, hanging from halfway between the ceiling and the pantry. So obviously this is not up to code. Your water heater needs to be on the floor, and it has to have a pan. And this is really dangerous because this is a gas water heater. And this at any point in time can shoot up through the ceiling because of the pent up pressure from the ceiling, because there's no insulation in here. So yeah, this is really dangerous. You know, that's an added cost that came as a surprise to me when I bought this property. I didn't know that that was an issue till after I bought it. So that's why you pay contractors to do what they need to do. Wish I would have seen that, but that's why we always get a 20% contingency on our rehabs. So whatever you think that your rehab is gonna cost you, always multiply that by 20%, because you always gonna come across surprises, always. It never fails. So we're gonna put in a new mirror in here, paint the cabs. I'm gonna put in all new tile, all new floors in here. Same thing in the bedrooms. Here's another surprise that we came across. So you'd think that this window is boarded up. Well, it's not. So the previous homeowner, they put an addition to this property. So they extended the master bedroom and they put the closet right on the other side of this window. Now you would think that doing that, they would get rid of this window and sheetrock it, texture and paint it and make it look like a regular wall. But they left it up to us to do it. So surprise, surprise. So we got more demo work to do. So this thing is gonna look really clean when it's all said and done. You know, it's a light project. We're only gonna put about 15K into this. All it needed was some floors, paint, some new countertops, and this one's ready to go on the market. So how we purchased this property is similar to how we bought our last like 10 houses. It's all through DMs. So we contacted this seller in 2020, right? We contacted this seller through cold call, and they told us that they weren't interested. So they were not interested in 2020. This lead has been sitting in our database since October of 2020. So it's been 4 years. 4 years of consistently marketing to this person, day in, day out. We've sent this guy 30 text messages. We called him 7 times. And when I say call him, meaning that we've put him through 7 different call campaigns, 30 different SMS campaigns. And we finally mailed him 7 times. And what got him to get us a response is the direct mail. I mean, we've called this guy for years, but he responded to direct mail. So when you guys are marketing, you guys got to vary your marketing, right? Because some people respond better to certain marketing strategies than others. You know, an older person might respond to a handwritten letter than a text message because maybe they don't have a cell phone, or maybe they just don't care to look at their cell phone. I mean, old people, they're different. They grew up in a different generation. They like to see, hold, and feel something handwritten so that they know that you're trying to reach out to them rather than just texting them or cold calling them. So that's how we've gotten this guy to respond to us. It took us 7 direct mail attempts to get him to respond to us. So that'll tell you guys, you got to be really consistent with your marketing campaign. And when somebody tells you no, keep marketing to them. Don't obviously market to them every single week or month. You know, spread it out over a longer term. Remember, guys, real estate is a long-term game. You're doing this for life. So if you're not committed to this business, then it's really not for you. It's as simple as that. Let's go check out the backyard. So I track all of this through REI Sift. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the best CRM for real estate investors. So he came in through, it was a cold call. Well, we contacted him through a cold call. He responded through a mailer. So every time we send out a campaign, right? So we send out our campaigns, my admin sends them all our records from REI Sift to different platforms, whether it be call tools or smartphone. Once we send them, we tag them, right? We tag everything. Every time a record leaves our database, we tag them and we make sure we keep track of what campaigns they are in. So that way, if we call somebody that's tagged, we're tagging it, okay, we called this person X month on X year. So that way, as we're sending these people through campaigns, we know exactly how many times we've called these people, how many times we've messaged these people, and how many times we've mailed these people, because we're using tags to keep track of everything. So we got a nice, beautiful porch. Somebody's gonna fall in love with this. I mean, you can have amazing barbecues. You have a nice big old TV in here. I mean, just, you can imagine, like, somebody's really gonna fall in love with this. This thing's gonna sell pretty easy. So this property's worth $300. We bought it for $197. And the only reason why I bought it for $197 is because I knew the exit strategy and the potential value of this, not just as an ARV, but also what you can do with it in Arlington. So we're near the hospital district, and it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. We're near UTA. We're near Cowboy Stadium, you know, Texas Rangers ballpark. So we're really close by to where all the entertainment lies in DFW, which is really neat. So it's gonna bring in a lot of opportunity. With short-term rentals, we can't do it here, unfortunately, because of Arlington ordinance, but midterm rentals, renting it to medical assistants, traveling nurses. So we can rent it by the room for a couple $100 each. And it would make much more cash flow doing it that way than a traditional rental. But I think the best strategy for us, and what we're gonna do, is we're gonna sell this on a wrap. Now, why are we gonna sell it on a wrap? I hate rentals. I hate rentals because you gotta manage people. You got to deal with tenants, you got to deal with toilets, you got to deal with taxes, and you got to consistently manage and upkeep the house, and I don't want to do that. If I can sell this property to another homeowner who I can create a second mortgage for, I can essentially make the difference between what I'm paying the first mortgage company versus what the homeowner is paying me in a mortgage. So I created basically money in the middle for me every single month. And I'm not the owner of the property, I hold debt. So this debt is gonna pay me every month. I don't have to manage the property. I don't have to manage the people that's living in here. I don't have to manage anything. I don't have to pay property taxes. I don't have to pay insurance. I don't have to fix toilets. It's the beautiful scenario of making cash flow every single month with consistent passive income, consistent. With rentals, you're not really getting, you can have a consistent schedule of income coming in, but it really depends on your tenant. So this is why I love wrap mortgages, because I get that consistency in money every single month, and I don't have to manage tenants and toilets. It's as simple as that, guys. So for this particular property, I'm all in 10 grand just in fees. My lender, my hard money lender, is paying for the property and they're paying for the rehab. So I'm all in 10 grand. When I sell this property, I'm gonna get $30,000 back. So I get a property basically for free. I get paid $20,000, guys. I get paid $20,000 to buy this property, and I cash flow at around $500 to $600 a month, easy. So it's as simple as that, guys. If you guys want to learn more about this strategy and how to structure these types of deals, just follow your boy. I got you.